Aloha, good morning. This is Caron Davis of Caron Realty International, and welcome on this beautiful morning. Gorgeous day today, isn't it? And just so excited to have Lindsey back. I know you were here a few months ago, and of course, Lindsey runs our Concierge and Property Management division, and it's just amazing the work that goes into that department and the organisation skills Lindsey has. But before I start touching on some of the projects Lindsey's working on and what we do apart from sales is, years ago when the internet came, was really coming out and everyone's saying, oh, real estate, we don't need real estate agents anymore. And everyone was scared they wouldn't have a job. Well, guess what? They need us more than ever. It just seems like, the detail that goes into what we do, and especially the luxury market, is unbelievable. From putting a listing on the market. I mean, we have a whole team of people. I was just out yesterday with a new luxury home coming on the market, and I had 5 or 6 people come through the home, and we're coordinating it, and Julie was there, and it's kind of fun. It's like a big production. It's not just putting a house on the market, of course. And then, I was selling a home the other day, and Lindsey had to get a roof contractor from our concierge department, and then I needed a contractor. We've got preferred contractors, and I think one of the values that we bring, and I'm always about bringing more value to our clients, that, and I remember a friend of mine saying, wow, Caron, do people service your clients like this? I said, well, I don't know, but it's just the only way I know how to do things. And I think the longer I'm in the business, the more detailed and the more service orientated I become every day, because that's what sets us apart. And today I really wanted to talk to Lindsey about, first of all, what's going on in the luxury rental market right now. What are you finding?
So there's not a lot on the market, so it's very need-based, but I think, the right, are we talking about rentals?
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yes.
So it's very need-based, and I think that the right person comes along. We're not having a ton of people at certain price points, maybe lower price points right now, because folks are, maybe downsizing or something, but but it's still, housing is always a necessity. So there will always be a renter for your home. But Caron was touching on listings, and we do, in case you didn't know, I hope you know that we also do our property management. But aside from that, we also do our estate management. And Caron likes, really, really, we're service oriented. And if you don't mind, I would like to talk about estate management today.
Sure.
And just share some of that.
Well, first of all, what is estate management? How's that different from property management?
So it's going to be different from property management, because with rentals, we're looking to, occupy the home, find you the right renter. With estate management, it's not necessarily looking for that renter. It's managing the home for the owner, who may not live in the home. So we have clients who live all over the world, mainland, wherever, and they will come back and use their home every now and again. And so it's our job to go in. What we do is we create a customized list, for that home, for that client, based upon their needs. And we go in once a week, we do photos, send that to the client with their customized checklist. And, we're doing things like checking. It's actually similar to property management in the way that if you're doing a move in or a move out, and you're doing property condition forms, similar to that.
Okay.
We want to go in and make sure everything is working properly, because, the plumbing isn't constantly being used. So we don't know. So we're going in under the sinks, making sure there's no leaks, making sure the appliances are working. The security systems, we need to know inside and out, yard service. And we don't want to just cruise through and go, oh, everything looks good. We're seeking out, to make sure, we're maintaining, not waiting for something to break and then go, oh crap, we got to fix it.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what we do. Yeah. For our clients. And it's, similar to property management, but, for instance, if the clients want to come use their home and, we've done our checklist and go, okay, you're going to be here for the month of December. So we like to prepare the home. We get our cleaners in there, if they require a shopping list to be done and fill the refrigerator, we'll go do that for you.
Yeah, I noticed there was you've been going to Safeways often.
Yeah, I do. I have our list down, yes.
And then you and then I always give Lindsay little extra things. Make sure you put flowers in the house.
Yes,
I'm a big flower
Caron
person.
loves flowers.
So we make sure we have flowers when they arrive.
Yes, that's a very sweet touch. They actually love that. Yeah.
And then, I just going back to your checklist, I was just looking at the checklist this morning, and, we think a checklist, but actually Lindsay goes room by room in a house, all the things that need to be done. And she makes sure that that's maintained for the owner all the time.
Yes, this is true. Thank you. It's making sure locks are working and drapes are going up and down the right way, and making sure, we want to notice, things that you might not notice on any given day. So
where do you think your biggest value is in estate management for, a homeowner?
I think maybe for myself is having knowledge of, I think property management has allowed me to learn a lot. Contractors, I can communicate really well with them, or our vendors, and we have an awesome list of vetted, licensed vendors that we trust. We're not just going to throw anybody in there.
Yes.
It's relationships, being able to convey what needs to happen. I guess coordinating that is a big deal.
So having just being actually, not that you're a contractor, but having some knowledge of construction's huge.
Yeah, it kind of,
and you get that on job experience,
exactly.
And then of course Doug's there, and he has another way of looking at things, and that's very valuable.
He does. He makes it fun. He'll always question, well, what about this? And then, it really gets us thinking, okay, how can we tackle this, or what's the most efficient way? And I think that brings value to our clients for sure. Yeah,
so I think what we wanted to bring out today is, if you do have a vacant property here on Oahu, definitely reach out, because we do keep properties nice for clients, and even condominiums. Again, we have a lot of people who we can refer, whether it's for meals, cooking.
Oh yeah.
A lot of chefs, everything, right?
We have it all.
Babysitters, you name it, we've got it. And what do you enjoy most about doing estate management, do you think?
I think it's super fun getting to know the properties, but I think it's a really great feeling when your clients are really happy.
Yeah.
That at the end of the day, it's really cool. I think that's what I love most.
Yeah. No, yes, I agree.
Right?
Absolutely. Same in sales. Well, thanks for explaining, estate management. I know some people just think that, I've got this house vacant, or I have a friend who's complaining every time they come here, they have to work on their house. Instead, you could have somebody take care of it when you come, actually have a holiday.
Well, and that's the whole point, especially for most of them. They may want to come and do a couple of projects, or go, hey, we think we want to do this with our home. And then we'll meet with them and we can work on that. But ultimate goal, let's take care of your home so that you don't have to do that when you get here,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Great. So we're going to share Marianne's photos again today. Amazing photos. And she comes out with the best lines on talking about the photos. So today's topic is, let me just enlarge this. Here we go. It's the little things that make happy moments, not the grand events. Joy comes in sips, not gulps. Isn't it? It's really cute, isn't it? And the first picture is the beautiful surprise of the flowers on a tree, which is always wonderful, of course. And then a teeny cute bird on a chain link fence. Yeah, she's just sees so much beautiful nature, and she just loves doing this for us on a Friday. And a flowered sidewalk. It's nice to see, everybody's out and about again, and we're kind of back to normal before COVID, actually, isn't it? Yeah, very much so. And of course, those whimsical spinnaker on a boat, and there's nothing more beautiful than a Friday night or seeing those beautiful big sails. But with that, thank you for joining us today, and thanks, Lindsay. I know you're busy and taking your time to come and talk to us. Have a great weekend, and we'll catch up next week.
Thanks.